Oke, ini jam 3:30. Sebentar lagi gue mau janjian ketemu sama temen gue Dexter dari Soul Superior. Gue bakal ngobrol-ngobrol sama dia. Terus gue pengen tanya mengenai dia kayak apa sih yang lagi seru di Singapura, gimana how they survive this pandemic era, kemudian where to go ya, dan suggestion dia apa kalau lo ke Singapura gitu. Nanti kita tanya sama yang ahlinya. So ya 10 menit lagi, tempatnya nggak jauh dari hotel gue. Guys, let's go. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So guys, finally ya, what I promised to you, gue udah di Singapura ya. Ini temen gue. So this guy right here is.
Hi, I'm Dexter. I run Soul Superior, sneaker convention here in Singapore.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Ngerti nggak lo? you will understand what he's about to tell us ya, karena gua akan taruh subtitle di sini ya, so you would understand our conversation. And how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. It's been like 2 years since I last saw you.
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. Yeah, that was like in Jakarta, right? When I went for JSD.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's crazy. That's been 3 years.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah, 2019.
2019. Exactly. That's so long ago.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but I'm so happy to be here in Singapore. You know, like Singapore used to be a very close place to reach. It used to be very cheap to go to Singapore.
Yeah,
right
man.
Now, you know,
it's insanely expensive. I wanted to go to Jakarta like a few weeks ago to visit y'all. Yeah. Flight tickets were like $400, man. I was like,
that what exactly cost me to go here.
Oh damn.
Jadi semahal itu guys, hampir ya segituan lah ya. If you see us, we don't wear masks because there's no more mask restriction, right?
Yeah. In Singapore, if in the open in a mall. Yeah. You don't need to wear a mask, only on trains or on buses that you need to wear.
Oh, okay. Basically, it's in public transportation.
Yes, in public transportation. Even if you're taking like a taxi, you don't need to wear anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically we're all pretty much maskless here already.
Oh.
Yeah, so you see us like, you can see our smiles like for once, yeah.
Once in a while, it's good to be in this condition. In Jakarta, we still have to wear masks. They haven't told us to pull it down yet, but I think Jakarta is about to follow the whatever it is happening in Singapore.
Hope so. Malaysia has followed, so you're next.
Malaysia's already
yeah, Malaysia maskless just like a few days ago.
Okay. So what happened during these 3 years in Singapore? Like Singapore, as far as I know, it's a tourist destination, especially from Indonesia, and of course, pandemic, nobody's traveling.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
Well, I mean, to be very frank, it was not a very fantastic experience.
I can imagine.
When tourists stop coming, it means that a lot of events, a lot of things like F1, like our art fairs, our concerts, all just nothing happened. So with that, a lot of our retail sector suffered. So a lot of shops started closing down. Like we were just talking earlier, some of the streetwear shops that you remember, like Christian Dada, Surrender, even Off-White has moved out of its original shop now.
Yeah, Off-White is not in the same location anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like they either moved away or they had to rapidly change the way they were selling, like all going online and stuff. So even if for like the streetwear scene, not many people were shopping anymore. Everyone was just online buying like NFTs, they were buying sneakers from like resale platforms. You barely saw anyone on the road. Okay. So that was a totally different Singapore. Yeah, man, a lot of things were gone. Yeah.
I can imagine. So since people can go out, where did they shop?
Basically on websites, like on the internet, like Carousel became huge during the pandemic.
Okay.
Amazon, Shopee.
You have Amazon here?
Yeah, Amazon Prime. People were basically buying even their groceries on Amazon Prime. So not many people were going out to markets or supermarkets anymore. Even for food, just like in Jakarta, we started like getting Grab or Gojeks to just deliver food. So not many people were eating out as well because we had a limitation. Only it was like 2 people you can eat in the mall. Then after that became 5, then became 10, then became 5 again.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it
heard,
kept changing, and then people were just frustrated, so they just all ate at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so shopping-wise, most people were doing a lot of online shopping.
Okay.
And you will see people buying like ton of stuff all the time. I mean, I think the only company that made a lot of money other than online shopping platforms were like the delivery services. Like people were just grabbing packages around.
Okay. Well, it's basically the same thing, yeah. What happened in Singapore and in Jakarta, people also in Jakarta moving towards like you have Gojek in here, right?
Yes, we have Gojek, but only for transport.
Oh, okay, not yet for food. Food is more.
Food is only Food Panda or
Food Panda,
Grab.
yeah. Oh, Grab also have a food
Grab
delivery.
also, yeah.
Oh, okay. What happened in Singapore is similar to what happened in Jakarta. So recently, I'm also being here. Yeah. So recently, everyone is coming back to Singapore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Really welcome you all back.
You know, I'm so happy when I entered the immigration gate. Like, yes, I go straight to Yakun Kaya Toast.
Yes, Yakun Kaya Toast.
We have also Yakun Kaya Toast in Jakarta, Indonesia, but it tastes different, like totally different. So I have to go straight away. And right now, people are coming back. So how's things going?
As you can see now, without the mask on, you see a ton of people in Orchard Road. Ton of tourists are coming back. Just a few more, I think a week more, it will be F1 here.
Oh yeah.
So it will be crazy packed as well. And this is good because we see life coming back here. We have more events, we have brands starting to do stuff, we have brands coming in to set up shop here as well.
Okay.
So it's way different from the COVID period, and definitely I think it is a good time to come and visit Singapore if y'all are able to. I mean, the tickets are expensive. But everything else is about the same price as it was before COVID as well.
Yeah. I also noticed that the price is similar, in our price in rupiah. So it haven't changed that much. But okay, then you tell people it's the right time to go to Singapore. People like this time when I went here, I get a lot of DMs people asking me about where to shop. Okay, so from a point of view of Singaporean, what we know in Indonesia are always those regular store, those regular places. Do you have any like tips, specific places that we didn't know probably? So from the eye of a Singaporean, where should we go if you want to find some stuff?
Well, I mean, if I were traveling to Singapore, first recommendation I would advise is you either spend some time at Jewel.
Okay.
When you just land at the airport, maybe you can spend a few hours there if you are traveling light. There, already as a sneakerhead, there is a very large, the biggest Nike store there.
Where, in Jewel?
In Jewel.
Oh, okay.
The biggest Nike store is there.
Okay.
Alright, there is a Foot Locker there as well, a New Balance store, a Converse store. There's even like Ibisu, and that's where usually people start. If you like designer toys, there's an Action City upstairs as well. There's a Pokemon Center as well there.
Oh wow, Jewel is cool.
Jewel
man.
is cool. So it's a Singaporean. Even as a Singaporean, I go there and hang out. I would take a train down or a Grab down, and I will hang out there for like a couple of hours because there's so much things to do there.
Okay.
So that's one. Orchard Road is still the same Orchard Road. It's just that it has more things here now. Of course, there were a few shops that moved out, like Surrender, Babe left as well. But there are more sneaker shops and more streetwear shops now. So starting from the place behind, you can see the backdrop of Somerset 313. So there inside, you will have at least 6 or 7 shops, streetwear and sneaker shops. You will have places like your limited edition. There are shops like Well Bred. There is Yield. You can even buy your things like Keen just next door as well. There's Singapore's biggest Uniqlo there as well.
Oh yeah.
So that area is just enough, and from there you slowly make your way down all towards the Orchard area. So one train station is Somerset, the other is Orchard. In between, that's what I usually go and shop.
Okay.
So I will shop all the shops at Somerset first, then I'll walk down all the way to Mandarin Gallery, and I'll check out the other shops as well. There are Supplies & Co, there's Left Foot there.
Oh, Left Foot, yeah. Left Foot is also moved to.
Yeah. So a lot of shops have moved around.
Okay.
That's why a lot of tourists, when they come back, they realize, where's my favorite shop? It's gone. Because some of them may have moved to a better place or a larger place as well. So Left Foot is one to check out. Supplies & Co, if you want to buy your ready-made, you want to buy human-made stuff, they have it there as well.
Where is it again?
Mandarin Gallery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's just down the road from Somerset.
Okay.
Then a lot more stores are actually opening. So if you come actually next month, there are more stuff as well. Stussy is reopening in Singapore.
Oh, wow.
Kahat just moved into a bigger store there as well. So it is just down the road near Far East Shopping Centre and the Grand Hyatt Hotel. There's an entire mall inside there has collectible streetwear art, selling obey, selling even some Indonesian artists, the work are there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Kong Andri, I don't know if you know him.
I know
Kong Andri. I saw his stuff there as well. Very tempted to buy, but then so collectible toys, all these are all the rage now. So if there's any one place to stay, it's just where you're staying, Adia. Orchard Road. You can spend like a few days here just exploring around, eating, buying and shopping stuff. And of course, you come to Singapore, you have to come to the only DSM in Singapore as well.
Yes.
Dover Street Market. So it's a bit of a way out of town, but from Orchard, you can take a short ride. I think it's a quick 10-minute taxi ride there.
Yeah. And what I found right now, it's actually easier to ride a bus.
Yeah.
Right?
It's everywhere.
Cheaper and it's accessible to every inch of Singapore. Yeah. I recommend you guys to take bus, but if you have more money, go with Grab or taxi.
Grab or taxi. Or take the train. The train is just... Most train stations are connected to malls, so you can easily shop and eat just by coming out of a train station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I just stayed here for 2 days. Yeah. I see a lot of people, in Jakarta right now. There's some people that very into some particular brand.
Okay.
Some people go hard on New Balance.
Yeah.
And the others go hard to Jordans.
Yeah.
How about Singapore? What is the street trend right now?
So the street trend now, I would say, is either you're going to athleisure, like wearing your Fear of God, your essentials, jogger pants, and these are the people who still wear your Jordans and all that. The other group, I think in Jakarta is the same as well. It's a lot of people wearing vintage now.
Oh.
A lot of people are wearing vintage.
Yeah. I know this. Yeah.
So you see a lot of people wearing NBA shirts, old band shirts, huge vintage overalls and stuff. And New Balance is one of the brands now in Singapore. Every New Balance drop nearly sells out. Any collaboration New Balance drops sells out in Singapore.
Okay, New Balance Indonesia, if you watch this episode, bring those stuff to Jakarta.
Yes, you know what to do now. Yeah, so New Balance is like the biggest shoe right now, and of course, a lot of people are still buying your Jordans. It's slowing down. So I'm not too sure about Jakarta, but in Singapore now, you can actually buy Dunks at retail shops.
Yeah.
You see Dunks sitting there.
Yeah.
So
there's some of the articles that's sold out in Jakarta, but in here, like this shoe is being raffled.
Yeah.
In Jakarta, but here it's like sitting.
Yeah.
What happened? People are moving to.
People are moving away from the normal popular brands of the last few years. That's why New Balance is so big, because it's so old school vintage look. Like the 550 is huge here. Like you see girls, guys, kids wearing it, and that's where most Singaporeans get their style now. Like majority of them will go thrifting. So there are a lot of thrift shops in Singapore as well. I personally don't thrift so much. So, but you just search thrift shops in Singapore and you have a ton of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're looking for like vintage wear, Singapore is a place to get, but it is a bit more expensive than Jakarta, I must say.
Okay.
Because based on my experience shopping in Jakarta,
I bet Singapore has more selection. Because the thing is, Singapore is a port city. It's like everyone is in here. Every principle of the brand is in here.
yeah.
Jakarta have a larger quantities, but in terms of selections, in terms of collections, I think
Yeah.
Singapore, well, it's a bit more expensive, but I found some amazing stuff that I can't find back in Japan.
Yeah. I mean, here the good thing is that a lot of the regions warehouses are still here. So like we have a goat warehouse here, there's a StockX warehouse here as well. Even for certain vintage shops, they mass buy from Malaysia, from Indonesia, and then they curate here. And that's why you see a lot of stuff here as well. And generally, consumers here buy a lot of trend. So if it's trendy, Singapore's market will be flooded. Like right now, I think if it's anywhere you want to buy like panda dunks in the world, in Southeast Asia, is in Singapore.
Okay.
Like we have hundreds on hundreds of pairs. You go to any resale shop, they have at least 20-30 pairs that are ready for sale. And now that the prices are dropping, so if you're ever looking to buy,
Go here.
Singapore is one place to buy as well.
Save your money, buy tickets, go here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can save the money and just come here and buy.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of things that we haven't knew before. So, last one. Should we expecting any Soul Superior sooner?
Okay. I mean, that question will definitely come out.
Of course, I'm interviewing you.
Yeah, by the way, I met Adi through Soul Superior. He came down,
Yeah.
and then
if you guys if you're new to this channel, yeah, Soul Superior is the event that inspiring us to make Jakarta Sneaker Day. We went to Soul Superior before we made Jakarta Sneaker Day, so yeah, he's the guy.
yeah, and then when we go there, it's like huge, bigger. It's like Jakarta Sneaker is huge. But this year I'm trying to do one, probably in November. So Soul Superior will probably be in the middle of November. December, there's Culture Cartel. Then 2023 is my 10th year.
Oh,
10th year anniversary of Soul Superior. I started in 2013. 2023 is the 10th year. And next year,
do something.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do something big. Next year will be huge. I'm targeting to do 10 projects for my 10th anniversary, and everything will be launched at Soul Superior itself. So I will give Aditya some sneak peeks in the coming months. It will be one of the first few. I'll give Jakarta Sneaker Day something to leak as well. So yeah, stay tuned. It'll be quite cool.
Stay tuned. Next year is their 10th anniversary. Yeah, so we're expecting some things different. And again, save your money. Go to Soul Superior next year.
Yeah. Anyway, next year will be cheaper. I have air tickets, so don't worry.
Yes. Please, come on, man. We need to travel.
Yeah.
Okay, then I noticed something before we finish. What did you wear? This is
Oh.
show. Okay.
Okay,
Let
okay.
me move the camera. Oh my God.
Okay.
One of the
Yeah.
Can you tell? This is the Chicago.
Yes.
Jordan
2016 model.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the new one to come out, and then I'm gonna buy that as well.
Oh, the what they call it?
Can't remember. What's the name?
Yeah.
The one with the
This
there's some nickname to it, right? Yeah. So that one,
Yeah.
Singapore's gonna get it. I think. Yeah, Singapore's gonna get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not so sure I'm supposed to say that, but Singapore's gonna get it. But yeah, I don't know whether it'll be a huge release. So any Jordan head is gonna buy that. So
Of course.
It's gonna be
Any
crazy.
sneaker collector, I think, is going to chase that particular shoe.
yeah, Chicago 2022.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is it's. I miss this guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's been 3 years.
Yeah,
So,
we see each other like once a year, twice a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to Jakarta Sneaker Day 2023 as well in March. So
Okay.
if you
So-
see me there, say hello.
Please
I
do.
really want to meet all the people in Indonesia as well. Super friendly the last time I was there. Always love to be in Jakarta.
Okay. Love to be in Singapore also, man. This city is part of me too. So yeah.
True.
Thank you so much for your time.
Most
Yeah.
happy.
Okay, after this, I'm going to listen to what he preparing to for next year, but I can't tell you yet. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, then again. Okay, guys, listen to what he said. I hope this episode is giving new information to you, and if you want to go down to Singapore. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I will give you also a bit of shopping clues in the next episode. So yeah, I will go back to have some coffee with Dexter. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Adityalogy and this.
Dexter signing out.
Okay, bye. See
Bye.
you guys. Peace.